20 years ago on this day, a Portland icon was born. Voodoo Doughnut opened its doors for the very first time. Their shop was and still is at Southwest 3rd and Burnside in Old Town. Nowadays, it's pretty common to see people walking around town with those bright pink boxes that hold the donuts. Voodoo is one of Portland's top tourist spots. People line up to check out the interesting flavors and decorations, even in a neighborhood that does not have the best reputation anymore. We talked about that this morning with the founders of Voodoo Doughnut, Tres Shannon and Kenneth "Cat Daddy" Pogson.
Old Town's always been an interesting spot of Portland, and we chose this place on purpose at first because we knew that we could make this happen here. And we're super proud to have been able to, as you say, survive the last 5 years. And right now, just walking around Portland reminds me of the old Portland, reminds me of 2003.
You know, it was the first day and we were just excited to sell the 5 racks of donuts that we had. But there was an inkling that first night as I'm rolling donuts that this could be something big. And that's when we had the inkling of world donut domination. And wow, did it ever happen.
It did indeed. Voodoo now is in, 6 states and several locations throughout Portland. And their shop has even hosted concerts and weddings. So let's take a look inside the KGW Vault to a story we did during Voodoo Doughnut's early years and see how it all started.
A little door on 3rd Avenue few ever notice, but take a peek inside.
We've been watching the sunset and the sunrise.
You'll find a business that doesn't stop for the clock.
Not rocket science, but it is chemistry.
Welcome to Voodoo Doughnut. Not as sinister as it sounds.
There's so many O's in the word voodoo, they look like donuts.
The brainchild of Portlanders Tres Shannon
You got any donuts?
and Kenneth "Cat Daddy" Pogson.
You have to experiment.
The two never pictured themselves doing this, but jumped in without even knowing where to start.
Never made any donuts, so we went to donut camp down in Pico Rivera, California.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
Well, we didn't either, but
Armed with that donut camp insight, they opened up this place downtown and immediately started trying some unorthodox things.
I came in one night, Cat Daddy's I made a NyQuil donut. It was just, how gross can that be? And then we ate it, and it tastes pretty good, if you like the taste of NyQuil.
Yeah, and it's really just finished off with licorice.
NyQuil donuts aside, these guys just landed a huge new client after a gamble with the U.S. Women's Open.
It was a big test. He ate, executive chef from Pumpkin Ridge, and he bit into them and said that they were really good.
Now busy making more than 3,600 donuts, all for the tournament. So if these guys seem a little out of sorts this week,
Guys, got what you need? Wants to wear the donut suit or anything?
give them a break and maybe stop by for a new creation.
That was Jack Penning. We wanted to know more about that NyQuil donut. We found this picture of it from a 2013 article in Fast Company. It's drizzled in medicine and served with a shot of NyQuil in the donut hole of all things. The owners of Voodoo say the FDA shut that one down pretty fast. The shop's founders told them that lots of their weird donut decisions came after working long days and then going shopping for ingredients for the next day while they were tired. They also made a Pepto-Bismol flavored donut once. Yeah, not really a huge success on that one either. But they told Fast Company their worst creation was, up to that point, an oyster donut. They tried putting an oyster on the top of it from an oyster bar across the street. That didn't work out so well either. Big surprise.